Fourth Gate Podcast, Dom Jamali here. What's up? Back with another Scandal review. Today I will be reviewing Season 5, Episode 6, Get Out of Jail Free. Wow. What an amazing episode. You guys know I've been coming in here saying, the episodes are good, but they still haven't, pulled me in yet. This was the episode I needed. Y'all also know I have been waiting for Mellie to literally get out of jail. Now she's free. I have literally been waiting for that. Y'all know in every review recap almost, I'm talking about Mellie. Time to step up. Mellie, get your shit together. Mellie, come on. I need you to be a fucking woman and fucking man up. You know what I'm saying? Woman up, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I need, and she finally has given it to me, but she had to go through some things to get there, and that's what we're here to talk about. Okay, first off, at the very beginning of the episode, we have the lady who was the vice president. I don't remember her name, but she's basically talking about the people, the trial that's going on, or the investigation, whatever y'all want to call it. And then eventually we see Mellie, not really on the stand, but I don't really know what it's called, being investigated, I don't know. Is that the Supreme Court, the Congress, or some shit? Whatever. She's sitting before them motherfuckers, and basically she's answering questions, whatever. This is the trial, or like a trial, whatever. And we have the president and his people watching it. We have Olivia and her people watching it in their different homes or whatever. He in the White House, she's at her crib. They ask Mellie, did you know about Olivia Pope? She says no. Then they come with some type of quote unquote proof that shows the one hoe that they framed for sleeping with the president, saying in her affidavit or whatever the hell it's called that, look, Mellie approached me, offered me $2 million, blah, blah, blah. Now, this, my whole shit with this is, I don't understand why Mellie even let that bother her. Because the first thing I was thinking, okay, what the fuck does this have to do with anything? First of all, this bitch could obviously be lying. For her to be a lawyer and for her lawyer to be sitting right the fuck next to her, and neither one of them spoke up about, okay, what the fuck, this bitch could be lying, don't give me no shit like this. Obviously you can't say that in the fucking court, but they could have said something in they fucking lawyer ass words, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand. And somebody else brought up a good point. It didn't even say Olivia's name in it. It was two different questions. Did you know Olivia was sleeping with the president? And then something about the bitch talking about it was another bitch sleeping with Grant and $2 million. Two different questions that have nothing to do with each other. So why Mellie got fucking scared and tightened up, I have no idea. She fucked herself over. Even though she say they fucked it. No, y'all fucked it. You fire your lawyer. I don't know. And I think I said this in last review. Who the fuck is in Mellie's corner? Like, if she don't get somebody in her corner now, like, did they get this lawyer from fucking the local fucking police stations and shit? Like, what is this? That lawyer was a piece of shit. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so all throughout the episode, they're trying to figure out ways that Olivia may or may not have to testify about the whole situation. They know if she does testify, it's gonna be some shit. So she's at OPA and her father calls. She quickly hangs up that call. To step further, then I'll step back. Quinn also gets a call from Pope, Eli Pope. She actually goes to see him and she tells him, don't fucking call me, which was a scene I didn't really understand. But to me, it was like one of those filler scenes that they just forgot to cut out or something, I don't know. Okay. Like I said, throughout the whole episode, they're trying to figure out what to do. Now, they come up with this whole thing, marriage. Actually, Cyrus comes up with the whole get out of jail free option, which is marriage. And Olivia's basically not really for it. She is, but she isn't. She kind of battles with it. Then Fitz tries to propose to her, and she's like, no, this is not what I want, blah blah blah. He's like, this is what I've always wanted, this is not what you wanted, blah blah blah. I think that it's all a mess. Like, I really could sit here and try to dissect things within the scene, and how Olivia's feeling and Fitz is feeling, and how the shit is stupid and not stupid, but I just really don't care. It's all a mess to me. Either get married or don't. Shut the fuck up. I'm so tired of this Olivia Fitz shit. Like, this is what be turning me off from these episodes, for real. It's just too much. Like, please go somewhere. Within all of this mess, she calls Jake. Why, I have no idea. She calls Jake to figure out what he thinks about her getting married. Should she get married? Whatever. He not having it. He hangs up and he tells the girl he been fucking, his old wife, that we can leave together. Now, mind you, this girl that he was fucking, the old wife, was trying to kill Eli Pope, and that's the whole reason why he was in the hospital bed calling Olivia and Quinn. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, now I just want to skip all this bullshit and get to Mellie, because this is what this episode is about to me. The rest of the shit was just bullshit, except for the Eli Pope shit, because that's going to end up coming back up, which I said in earlier reviews. I already know that Lazarus run bullshit going to end up coming back up. Okay, Mellie. We have a very powerful scene with Mellie and Olivia first, and they're both walking down the hallway, and Olivia says, I have a way out for us. And Mellie's like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? There is no way out. I've lost. I'm down. I'm out. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Whew. Excuse me. Okay. I'm down. I'm out. And basically, Olivia tells her about an inmate in Virginia. If you let him out, he'll make all this go away. She shows her the file. She sees the guy who told her to give the jurors. Mellie sees the guy who told her to give the jurors, but Olivia assures her that's not his name. His name is Eli Pope. Then it all clicks. This is your fucking father. Mellie starts going in on this fucking soliloquy. This is your father. How many people has he hurt? You don't even know. You were sick. Y'all are just alike. Apple don't fall too far from the tree. She's going in. You're just like Fitz. Whatever. She's going in. Then Olivia drops the bomb and she says, he killed your son. And this scene is very powerful. I mean, you see her when Olivia says that, you see her kind of piece it together in her mind, and she's hyperventilating. Seems like she might throw up, like she wants to run, like she wants to hit. Like, it's so many emotions and shit going on at this moment. Very powerful scene. And at this part, I said somebody need to give her an Emmy. This year, she need to get an Emmy, because throughout this whole episode, she shows how much of an amazing actress or actor, whatever she is. But this scene was one of the most powerful of the fucking episode. My whole shit with Olivia is, bitch, don't try to say he killed your son in a disrespectful manner. That's the only shit I'm not fucking with. Olivia, I used to fuck with you. I used to ride with you. But ain't nothing fucking funny, cool, or fucking, a one-up about your father killing her fucking son. That is disgusting. And then that's fucking disgusting. And it kind of seemed like she was like, oh yeah, he killed your son. Stop talking shit. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like that's what she was doing. And I can't fuck with that. I cannot fuck with that. Ain't nothing funny, cool, whatever about your father killing an innocent child. Ain't nothing cool about that. And that's all I gotta say about that. The next scene we see Mellie, or the next Mellie scene we got Mellie and we got Fitz, and they're doing the divorce papers. Another very powerful scene from Bellamy Young. Okay. They do the divorce. Everything is fine. She signed the papers, and then all of a sudden Fitz, who has to say something ignorant out of his mouth every 5 seconds, says, yeah, what the fuck he say? You done took everything. What else you gonna take or something? What else is there for you to take? And she's leaving, and she stops and she says, what do you say? And she asks him, what do you say? 3 times. She turns back around and she goes the fuck in on this dude. And I wish I had quotes here for y'all, but y'all know I don't be taking notes during the episode. This is off memory. But one of the things she said was when she was like basically saying, you know, I wouldn't have been married, I wouldn't have met you, I wouldn't have had kids, I wouldn't have given up everything for you, I would have actually been something if I wouldn't have done all this shit for you, I wouldn't have got raped, and our child wouldn't have got killed if it weren't for you. I would have been able to see him go to prom and graduation and blah blah blah. And I think it's a moment where she says, not our child, it's my child. You know, and she's basically saying, like, in this moment, it ain't even your child, because you know, and to me, it's like, you know that Eli Pope, your slut's father, killed our son, and you're still able to fuck this bitch and love her and cuddle up the fuck with her. And that's where I felt that she was coming from when she said that. I mean, I wish I had quotes, because it's a very powerful scene. And I think in this moment, she finally realized everything, and she finally realized that it's time to move the fuck on from this bitch ass, I was about to say something from this bitch ass fool, and get a better life. She's finally getting out of jail from this fool, and now she's free, like I said in the beginning. The last scene that we get is when, well, okay, we see the girl that Jake tried to escape with, and she's dead. But we find out why. Eli Pope is out of jail. Olivia, she's finna get married. A bunch of shit is going on. She gets a call from Mellie. They meet in the fucking bunker or underground, whatever the fuck that shit is. And Mellie, what I fucking love about this scene here, I'ma dissect it for 2 seconds, and I'ma wrap this shit up. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Oh, man. My allergies have been acting up. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna dissect this shit for a moment. Now, remember the first scene when they was walking down the hall in the bunker or whatever? Remember how they were dressed? I think they both had on suits. I don't know if Olivia had on a skirt suit or a pantsuit. I don't remember, but I do remember Mellie having on the blue pantsuit. This time, Olivia's in one of her nice ass coats, and then turns camera pans, and we see Mellie in a nice ass coat, and I'm like, wait a minute. And what that said to me is, bitch, there is no more you're on top of me, you're this Olivia Pope, and I'm Mellie, and da da da. No, we're equals now. I'm Mellie fucking whatever her fucking maiden name is, because I'm sure she does not want to be fucking Grant no more. She might just be using Grant now because of her fucking job or whatever with Virginia, but please, she's Mellie, whatever the fuck her maiden name is, and we are equals now. If not, I'm one-upping you now with the whole Eli Pope situation. That's what I felt from that scene, because when have we ever seen Mellie dressed like that, especially going to see Olivia, and the way her body language is. Her head was held high, her shoulders were back, she looked taller. I don't know if they put her in some higher heels, because she's always been taller than Olivia, but Olivia has such a big personality and a big attitude that it kind of seemed like they was somewhat the same height, even though you could clearly see that Mellie was taller. Not this fucking time. Mellie's head was held high, her shoulders was back, she looked 10 times fucking taller than Olivia. She had on that beautiful big ass blue coat. Man, I fucked with Mellie here. And what this said to me is that ain't no more game time, ain't no more crying, ain't no more dealing with you two fucktards. It is fucking time to fucking destroy y'all motherfuckers, and not in an emotional way, but in a very smart fucking way. So she basically tells Olivia what's good, what's tea. I finally figured it out. You were a blessing in disguise. Instead of fighting against you and against y'all, I should have let this shit happen so I could get the fuck out of my fucking marriage and have my fucking life back. Then she says, but you know what, now you fucking owe me. Then she shows up with Olivia's dad, and the fucking dude that I thought was dead or was in jail or whatever the fuck, he walks the fuck up. And she says, you know what, I'll let this fucking bitch out. Now you fucking owe me. And she's smiling and shit, and she feeling herself, because she know what she has just done. Mellie has, through this whole episode, she has become a different woman. And this is what I've been wanting since the beginning of this fucking season. I've been wanting Mellie to get her fucking shit together and move the fuck on from this dude. But not only move the fuck on from this dude, Olivia, and all of these motherfucking people that are still stuck back in season 1, but I wanted her to fucking have something for herself. We know everything that Mellie has given up for this man. Everything. And she shouldn't have had to. She shouldn't have had. I understand he's the president, and because of his jobs in the past, that she has had to take the back seat and whatever. But what people don't understand about marriage, yes, y'all give in to each other, it's equal. It's equal. And that's my whole problem with this situation. It's an equal situation. It's not, oh, the bitch takes the back seat and the man does everything. No, it's equal. Mellie should have been able to have a life. She should have been able to have what she wanted. Now, like I said, because of his job, she did have to take the back seat a little bit. But she should have been able to still have a life and still do some of the things she wanted. And that's what I don't fucking respect about this shit. And the type of woman Mellie is, she's the type of woman who wants for herself. And she got locked in this fucking marriage, literally out like in jail, and fucking lost everything. Like she broke down to him when they was doing the divorce papers. She said I wouldn't even have children. And we all know that even if you fucking get impregnated by some fool before marriage, during marriage, whatever, we know your children is everything. I don't have children, but from what I know, from what I see, your children is fucking everything. For her to say, and I think she said this first, I would not have had the fucking kids, and I would not have married you or met you. For her to fucking subtract the kids, it's like, I've given everything for you. I didn't have these kids for me. I love my kids, but I had them for you. Everything was for you. Mellie did not deserve that. And yes, we can sit here and say some of the fault is on her. She shouldn't have given without getting something back. But at the end of the day, Grant is that type of dude that feels like a woman should give to me, and I don't have to do shit for her, and it ain't going down over here. Mellie, I'm so proud of you, Bellamy Young. I'm so proud of your acting. I'm so happy that she is now going to be able to get what she wants. Like she said, you bitch is going to put me in the motherfucking White House, and that's what you going to do for me. Shout out to Mellie Grant. Like I said, I'm wrapping it up here. Y'all, I don't have no fucking predictions. What I want to happen, because what I wanted to happen this whole season has now happened. Now it's just I gotta watch and fucking see. Watch and see Mellie fucking take over. I'm so tired of seeing her down and out on the fucking back burner, doing everything for a man who doesn't know how to fucking respect a woman and treat a woman. I'm tired of it. And Grant, I hope he fucking burns in hell. Like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Peace.